Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is the 27th of April, 2023. We're here to talk about Bitcoin today because yesterday was a volatile day. You know, a lot of people felt like Bitcoin was doing a massive breakout. In the end, the price closed right where it opened yesterday. So what's really going on in the market in Bitcoin? You guys can see that our expectation is for the price in Bitcoin to go lower, and thus far it has done that. Since we did our price prediction, you guys can see it right there. Price has gone lower. But I think you guys can also see where the buyers are coming in at. Okay. This is the last stronghold for the buyers. Back here in March of 2023, we've seen buyers come in and hold price in Bitcoin. That is why the market currently is holding support now. That's it. Okay. That's the only reason. Now, why would I say that? Because you guys can see these up fake bars on the 22nd and then again on the 24th of March. Those were indicative of people trying to push the price down. But then the next day, the market in Bitcoin didn't react that way. Instead, it continued to trade sideways. Okay. So we came all the way back down following April 19th, back down to $27,000. And now the market tried to come back up. But with the increase in volume yesterday down near the bottom and closing off the highs, there's still a pretty good amount of sellers up here too. So the battle is still being waged between the buyers and the sellers in the market in Bitcoin. That is currently what's going on in the market for this currency. Okay. Now here it is on the 3-day chart. And from this perspective, the idea would be, okay, following this chart right here. Look at that arrow. Okay. This is a push to go down bar indicative of weakness. The idea would be for price to continue to do just that, go lower, right? But instead, we didn't get that. Instead, we're seeing price hold support at 27,000, like I said, and even going higher right now. We're closing higher than previous 2-3 days. Now in the next 12 hours and 44 minutes, if we see Bitcoin close up here towards the high end of this 3-day price bar, then we have to maintain that buyers are still here in the market in Bitcoin. Okay. Take a look at this on the 5-day. Here it is on the weekly. This on the wiki chart though tells us you still need to be careful, at least in the next 7 days, which we have 3 days and 13 hours left of that 7 days, but still need to be careful because this is knocking on the door and saying that, yeah, there's still some sellers here in Bitcoin on the wiki chart, and you can even see it here on the 2 weeks. So I would say, especially in the next 2 weeks, next 10 days, if we see the market of Bitcoin close up here at the high end of this 2 weekly price bar, the market is still massively bullish. But we got to give the market 10 days though. Okay. So I'm just giving you all a layout as to what's really occurring into the market in Bitcoin. A good thing to see is how price in Bitcoin is still maintaining itself. Like it's not really being inundated with sellers. It's not. We've even seen the market in Bitcoin hold support above $27,000. That's going to be key because we did it on the prior 3 weekly price bar. Price held support. Okay. So what do you think the price is going to do next? Well, price doesn't look too weak. I'll tell you that right now. Off of the recent price action into the market in Bitcoin and us knowing how buyers are still here, they're still here now. That's what they're telling us now. Okay. Now, I'm not sure where I have my price targets at when I did my last video for Bitcoin, but I'm quite sure it was around $27,000, maybe a little bit, $27,500. We did that. And now the market is trending up. So let me go ahead and cut this last price prediction out of the way, 6.41%. And what we're going to do is we're going to place some strength in the market for Bitcoin. I definitely like it on the 3-day chart. I want to see it in the next 12 hours though. So this is going to be real contingent on that completing. But we need to maintain $27,000 as support. Bitcoin. That's going to be crucial. And we're going to have to look back here for price target. Okay. Now, I do suspect ultimately the market in Bitcoin is going to try to run up to like 32. Okay, so the first target is going to be 30,000. And then the second one is going to be 31,200. Okay, so let me show you what we're talking about. So our first target is 30,000. Okay, so that's 3.18%, $30,000. The next one was 31,100. So that's 7%. Okay. And then, yeah, we're just gonna hold it there. We're just gonna do those two targets for Bitcoin. And like I said, everything is contingent on price holding 27,000. So that even means that if Bitcoin even comes down here and cracks below 27, but if we still see buyers in the market holding here, then that means that the price is still trying to go up. Okay. So we need to get confirmation that buyers are still holding price. If Bitcoin does this and goes straight through 27,000, then you already know that buyers are not holding the market there anymore. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what happens. This is my thoughts. I want you all to give me yours with a comment below. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.